Well, this is the start of getting ready to paint. We built a impromptu paint booth here just to kind of keep the dew and all the other stuff off on it when we do get ready to paint. And down there is our fan. We're going to open up the back door there, and so we can run the fan when we're starting to paint. We may close off some of the openings there, and so we're getting there. We're going to hopefully epoxy prime this today, and depending upon how it goes, we might get a couple coats of regular primer onto it tomorrow, and then the sanding starts and getting it ready to color. So that's where we're at right at the moment. Well, I didn't want to bore you with all the details of when I was painting. Watching somebody do body work is kind of like watching paint dry. But here's the end result. We have the exterior of the body painted here. We still have to do the bedliner material up here. Might show up as a little blue tint here because we're still inside of the temporary paint booth I got put together here. We're getting ready to bring it out. We got to do a couple welding things onto it here. We're going to be putting a track or a tray in here to secure this and protect this wiring here. And we got to clean this up, put epoxy primer on it, and get it ready to put the bedliner material on. So that's where we're at right at this particular point. And when we get a little bit further on, we'll do another small update. Alright, well, here we are. We've prepared the upper deck there. We're going to be putting a bedliner material on it. We got everything masked off. We got the fifth wheel plate all ready. So we're all ready to put the bedliner material on. And the bedliner material comes from Rust-Oleum. It's a two-part and epoxy. So be interesting. I haven't ever used it before. So took quite a bit of mixing, and then we had to wait 15 minutes, and now we're going to start putting it on. So we'll get back and see how it looks. Alright, yeah, here's the update on the rear of the body. It's 90% done, 99% done. We got to build an aluminum trim that goes around this. We got the fifth wheel hooked back up. We've actually towed the trailer around a little bit. But the bedliner material, it's the first time I've used this kind of material here. It's from Rust-Oleum. It's a roll-on versus a spray. So it's a little different. The only thing I would have done differently is the kit. It's an epoxy, a two-part process that you mix together and then roll it on. It comes with a 4-inch roller. I think the next time if I do something like this similar, I would use a regular wide roller. It's hard to see it because of the way it is, but I can see the different rolls as as you rolled it out. I'm not sure that you can really see them in the video here, but you can. It has a tendency to be able to see where you rolled. I'm not sure if it's just the way I did it, or if it's the fact that it's just a smaller roller in a wide surface. It's made for truck beds, which would be the ribs on a truck bed are a little bit smaller and not such a wide flat surface. So a little bit different, but it didn't come out too awful bad. It's going to serve the purpose. It's a rough surface, so it's not going to be so slippery to walk on. It'll protect the surface. So it'll work. So we have to do the trim around the fifth wheel yet. We're also going to enclose the hitch in the back here. We're going to make that flat. We're going to enclose the whole thing. Then we can put lights into it and just dress it up a little bit, make it look a little bit better. Then we've got to paint, and we got to install. We're going to use aluminum, polished aluminum in the back where this wood is right now, right where the door is, and we're going to put a bigger door in. The door is just too small, so we'll put a bigger door in, put the polished aluminum, and we're going to keep it polished. We're not going to paint it. I think that'd look pretty good. All right, so that's our update, or our last update here on the rear of the body. And if you like our videos, give us a thumbs up. If you want to be informed when we do put out a video, subscribe to our channel, and we'll catch you later.